and welcome back for another story time in my book corner with me, Rockin' Ryan. Hope you're having a good Saturday. I've got a special friend with me today. It's this. This here is my very special friend, and his name is Magan the Dragon, and he has been my friend since I was about 6 years old. I know it's mine because, I wrote his name on his bottom alongside mine. Now, Magan is a very good friend of mine, and I'm sure you've got a very good friend as well. So, if you've got a soft toy, a teddy, a unicorn, a dolly, a mummy, a daddy, a nanny, a granddad, go and grab them, sit on the sofa, lie down in bed, and let's have another story. Magan, I'm going to put you just there. Sit still. Don't wriggle. Stay put. Today's story is one of my favourite stories, and it's called Giraffes Can't Dance. So, ears clicked on, click. Listening is ready, and let's begin. Giraffes can't dance. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully bandy and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees, but when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad, because when it come to dancing, he was really very bad. The warthogs started waltzing, the rhinos rock and rolled, the lions danced a tango which was elegant and bold. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked towards the floor, but the lions saw him coming, and they soon began to roar. "Hey, Gerald, look at clumsy Gerald!" The animals all laughed. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool!" "Oh, Gerald, don't be daft." Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. "Oh, they're right," he thought. "I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot." So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He never felt so sad before. So sad and so alone. Poor Gerald. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. "Oh, the moon can be so beautiful," he whispered with a sigh. "Excuse me," coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on. "But sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that lovely moon is singing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to." With that, the cricket smiled. "Can you show me your big smile?" And he picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves started shuffling, making circles on the ground. Could we make a big circle? So get your finger and we're going to go round. Let's go the other way. Round. Brilliant. His neck was gently swaying and his tail was swishing round. Can we use our heads and go swish in a big circle? Looking very good. He threw his arms out sideways and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Wow! Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. I am dancing! Yes, I'm dancing! I am dancing! Gerald cried. Then, one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream! Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen!" "How is it you can dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how." But Gerald simply twizzled round and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. "We all can dance," he said, "when we find music that we love." And that is the end of today's story. Giraffes can't dance. I wonder if you could do a very special dance. Maybe you could jump up and down, or maybe you could twirl around just like Gerald did. I imagine in your head you're thinking of all the crazy dance moves you can do now. So how about when you're feeling a little bit sad like Gerald, just do a dance. You never know, it might just work. So that's it from me for today. Now, if it's time for bed, close your eyes. I can't go to sleep yet, but you can. And I'll see you next time for another story time in my book corner. Bye-bye.